Hi everyone, it's Sailor Mimzy. This week's video is going to be a summary on how the Hobonichi Techo cousin avec, is that the whole name of it? Well, how that worked out for me. So here it is. I unwrapped it. If you guys have seen my videos before, I had it wrapped up in different papers just to protect it because I did not buy a cover. There just weren't any covers that I fell in love with, but now I see the importance of having one because this is what the outside looks like. It looks really gross, I know. So I drew a Gudetama on here. And it's just a sticker from this roll of Moomin washi tape I had. But this thing looks just nasty. It doesn't like really bug me so much because it, it shows that I used it and it's like well loved and everything. But when I added this washi tape after I unwrapped it because the brown binding tape or whatever here on the edge was starting to peel off, and I didn't want it to get any worse, so that's why I added washi on the side. Same with the back, there was like the edges were peeling. And then the other thing, I don't throw my journals around or my notebooks around or anything. I'm usually pretty careful with it, but this started to happen. On the inside cover, like the paper that was sticking to the cover started to come apart. I don't know how that happened or when, but I think I started making paper covers for this a month or maybe a couple months into using it when I noticed that all these yucky things were happening and it was all getting marked up. And then yeah, on the back too, it's peeling as well. But overall, I really enjoyed it. This is my first time using a Hobonichi. I loved it. If you look at this, it's pretty compact still. Like this is, let's see, I started in March, so that's just 4 months of use, but then I also did use up all the pages in January and February, but it's not ridiculously thick at all, so it wouldn't even take up a lot of space on your bookshelf or however if you archive it. So yeah, I bought it in February, I think, and I ended up using it starting in March because I had already had a journal going. I had pretty sure it was a traveler's notebook insert going for the month of February, and I didn't want to stop that and start using this. So yeah, I started this in March, and I'll show you guys what I did with my January and February pages, as well as the some of the other pages that are inside. So I'm just going to cover this up. Just my information there, and then I doodled this. This was the first thing I did with it. As soon as I got it, I was just so excited and I just wanted to play with it, pretty much. So I just decorated with some washi and watercolor and marker. And I didn't do anything on the calendar pages. I did use them whenever referencing dates or whatever. So I'm not going to show my, let's see, it's like a monthly view kind of page, but there's just private things on there. So we'll skip straight to this monthly view. I was doing this while using my traveler's notebook insert, but it's just doodles of Pokemon, first generation Pokemon, my faves. It's all kind of like in their number order, and I just colored them in using markers. This was a lot of fun to do. I showed my my nephew was looking through my journal, and he saw this and he was like, "Whoa, that's so cool!" And he said something like, "You're getting really good at drawing." And I was like, "Thanks." And this is from, there's an app that I use for my pictures and stuff and posting on Instagram, and they have like stickers, or yeah, I guess they're called stickers, but it's what you use to decorate your pictures with, and this is from that. So I tried drawing the different stickers from the app. So this is not my design or anything. Same with the Pokemon, obviously. And I was just drawing one a day. And then you guys saw this when I did my March. So I did the Gudetama a day. That's how April was. May, June, I did some random drawing prompts here. And the point of this for me was I just got a random list on the line because I keep forgetting to find a drawing challenge. So for the month of June, I just chose a random drawing challenge. And for this one, I didn't want to spend too much time on it, so it was like, you know, draw as fast as you can. I think the only ones I'm happy with are probably this one, this one, this one, this one, and probably that one. Oh, yeah, that. And then these, July and August, actually I left blank. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything on these pages, but, oh, earlier in March as well, I believe. I think it was March or February. I started painting and drawing in these squares, like in the monthly view, but I wasn't paying attention to when I started. So technically, I thought this was January, but this ended up being the last one. Yeah. So this is actually September, and these are all images from that graphic novel that I was totally obsessed with, Beautiful Darkness, by Fabienne Velman. I'm so sorry if I messed that up. But yeah, these are my favorite characters. And these are just some scenes that I really loved in that book. But yeah, it's super pretty. Check it out if you haven't already. The art is just so lovely. And then, okay, so the rest of this is going to be January and February. I'm not going to explain a whole lot, but it's basically, so for January and February, the pages are all blank. I used it for like overflow. So anything that was oversized, like any oversized bits or whatever, things that I found or kept from what happened that day, I would stick in the following pages. Also, I, you know, put notes in there, lists, quotes. A lot of the beginning part is just me testing out and playing with the Tomo River paper. So I'm just gonna flip through. Oh, this is according to mojo.com on YouTube. The #1 sexiest male Canadian celebrity was Ryan Gosling. I thought it was a good list. I just had to write it up there. And then, oops, on here it's best cities for dogs and their owners, and it's in like for the USA, so not in Canada. So apparently the #1 place is Charleston, North Carolina, to have a dog. And, oh, these are Kit Kat wrappers. Ness sent me some cool Kit Kats. And there's another one that actually I have yet to try, but these are the ones that we did try. Okay, I have to ask about this actually. Does anybody else do this, or maybe their husband does it? So this is actually cut out from a magazine, like, you know, the advice column. And it says, next to our bed, my husband keeps what I call his nest, a pile of clothes that he may or may not wear again before laundering. I read that and I just burst out laughing. That's exactly what my husband does. So yeah, I had to cut that out. This is overflow writing from the 18th of June. And I left this page blank because it just felt really nice. So I didn't want to cover that up. It just feels really good. And then this is more drawing, like on location or whatever while we were out at Selkirk. We just went for like a quick mini road trip for the day. I think it was near the end of June when we did that. Yeah, June 22nd, so it was right there. And then just put washi as border. These are quotes. And that's it. So there's the beginning of March. So yeah, just a quick video to show you guys what was going on with those extra pages that I had in this one. So right now, since I have like the cousin avec, that means it's split up into 2 books. So the second book I have here, I just have it in this cover that I showed in a previous video, and I just put a sticker on this one. I'm gonna try and keep this in better condition than this. Like, I know this isn't horrible, but these marks just look so gross. So yeah, I'm gonna try and take better care of this. I really liked how I had those extra pages at the beginning to put all that overflow stuff into. So for this book, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna purposely skip July in this book, maybe even August, I'm not sure, we'll see. So right now I'm journaling in the Traveler's Notebook insert, but then I'm also using this as, yeah, so I'm drawing in like the monthly pages, and then the blank pages from July will be, yeah, overflow and just extra pages to play around in. And also it works out because I really missed my Traveler's Notebook insert. That's what's going on with all of that stuff. I don't carry this around with me everywhere. This usually stays at my desk at home. It depends if we're going to be going somewhere like on a mini road trip or going out or whatever, and I know I'll have time to do lots of writing and journaling, then I might be bringing this. For the most part, I'm just taking the Traveler's Notebook insert with me wherever I go. I just keep it in my purse because it's small enough. I am getting better at not being bothered by covering the dates and, you know, the stuff at the bottom. I think for most of June, I covered the bottom parts. I just did it, like, without thinking, without giving myself a chance to hesitate. I would just do it. Yeah, that's really working out for me. And I think that's all I have for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, or anything like that, leave a message in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!